It doesn't look like there was any other place to turn, so it's got to be down here. This video is all about how to use the Roadbook Reader app in a motorcycle time and distance rally. It's a simple app to use, but when you're navigating the backcountry under time pressure, it's easy to make a mistake. Stick around and I'll show you the lessons I've learned the hard way. If you're in the British Columbia area and want to participate in a motorcycle Roadbook Rally event, contact Vancouver Island Motorsports events. I'm not sponsored by them, nor do I have any affiliation. I pay the entry fee just like everyone else. I'm giving them a shout out only because I want to see this kind of activity thrive here in BC. At the end of the video, I'll post a link to their website. If you know of any other non-race rally events, please feel free to post information in the comments. You can also buy a dedicated roadbook device that uses paper scrolls like the one here from rallymotoshop.com. This one is for casual adventurers like me, as you must use your hand to advance the scroll, which you can't do while racing. Itchy Boots used one of the professional ones in her Baja race. These ones use shifters on the handlebars to manage the roadbook while riding at speed. Launching the Roadbook Reader, you get the opening screen. You can choose the save that route. Here's our day 2. Now we're going to have to adjust the size a little bit, and then we can lock it. And now it's not going to move until we tap it. Tap to go forward, tap to go back. Okay, tap to adjust the kilometers, up at the top, down at the bottom. Here's our heading. Change our preferences. Display the speed, display the time. Okay, now we have the time and speed in there. It's not very useful, so let's hide that. Display time, display heading. Oh no, we like the heading. Speed. Now we get a bigger heading and that. So we're ready to go. In this footage, I have a GPS operating. That's because it was a training run. In an event, you don't use a GPS or mapping software. You rely on the roadbook to navigate. That's the point. The Roadbook Reader shows your distance traveled based on your built-in GPS. It's important to note that this distance will not exactly match the distance shown in the route steps. Therefore, it is vital to adjust the displayed distance from time to time. It's up to you how often you stop to adjust the calibrated distance. I like to do it at any major change of direction or when I cross a landmark like a river, so I know it's exact. Your trip odometer will be getting further and further out of sync with the Roadbook app as you follow the route. The GPS measures your movement along the Earth's surface, but the map measures the actual length of the segment. If the road went straight up toward the satellite, your distance would be recorded as 0. When you ride up 1,500 meters over 2 kilometers, the actual distance is 2.5 kilometers, but the GPS only records the horizontal movement of 2 kilometers. Your bike odometer will also be inaccurate due to inevitable wrong turns or even variations in how you take a turn or ride the road. Over the course of the day, these variations add up. Therefore, resetting the recorded distance every once in a while is essential.